I swear to God, chat. Hear me out. I'm not crazy. At first, it was a joke, right? The first time it happened, it was a joke. Second times, perhaps a funnier joke. Third times, perhaps a coincidental funny joke. It's happened too many times. Every time I go on a break and I don't stream, something happens. Every single time. Honestly, I don't want to talk too much about it because it's not my place to talk about it, right? In my opinion, sometimes things happen, but everyone is an adult. You know what I mean? Like, as a streamer, I'm hoping every streamer is an adult. No matter what kind of personality you have, you are still a legal adult, which means you can make adult decisions. So when some bad things happen, it's usually because that is the best for you. Like, that is something that you think is the best for you. And I don't want to cause nothing, but yes, it's definitely like sad, right? It's normal to be sad and it's normal to be weirded out because by the end of the day, even... Here's the best way I can explain it. When a VTuber or a streamer stops streaming or stops making content in general, that is a change in routine, right? So, of course, people like me especially, I don't like change. It's gonna be weird.
Subscribed.
Yeah, it's okay to be sad and it's okay to feel like you lost something. You're not weird or bad for being upset that big changes happen. But eventually, I like to think like
Thanks for
that is the best.
For the sub.
You know, like they made the best decision for them. And I'd rather them be okay than them forcing it and then feeling really shit. You know? So be sad now. But eventually, you gotta remember, right? Sometimes people make hard decisions because it's best for them. You know? And who are we to stop them from being happy? Right? So that's my 2 cents to it. But definitely, I know some people are like, why are you so sad about like a VTuber? It's not that. It's like, you've made so much memories. There's especially someone that is bigger and been here for long periods of time. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be tough. So of course you're gonna be sad. Bro, even like other streamers would get sad too, right? So it's very common. Don't beat yourself up for being sad. It is very, very normal. Cry all you need, but eventually you have to start picking yourself back up, you know? It doesn't, like, maybe you can't get back into the VTubing world anymore. That is fair. Do whatever you need to do to be happy. But don't sulk forever, chat. It ain't gonna be good for you. And I'm pretty sure your Oshi or whoever you like watching won't be happy knowing that you are suffering on their behalf. Right? Plus, change is weird. I fucking hate change. Talking about change, yeah, graduation for some. Every time I go on a break, it's a joke. Obviously, I tweeted about it as a joke, but some people actually took it seriously, so please know, it's not about me. Like, I don't actually think this is real, but every single time I go on a break, someone graduates. It always fucking happens. It's crazy, because this is not like the second time. This is unironically the 8th. Like, this is the 8th time I went on a break, someone decides to leave. And I come back and I'm just like, you know that guy holding the pizza and then you enter and then like fire is happening all around you and you're like, hi, oh, that was me.
Okay, no more breaks for Michi.
I'm telling you, the next time I go on a break, chat, you strap the fuck in, someone's gonna go. This keeps fucking happening. It ain't funny anymore. Okay, the first 5 times, well, I was trying to laugh. Now it's a bit too much. I have the touch of death. I swear to God, if my VTuber lores, I was like the Reaper, it would make sense. It's like, hey guys, I'm not streaming today because I need to do my side job. And then some people just poof. That's me. Call me the Grim Reaper. But the G in Grim stands for something else. But I hope you guys are doing okay. I know shit's been a bit tough. Don't you worry about it. Every now and then you crack some jokes, you know what I mean? Try to live up a little bit. Cheer up a little. But if this is not the time for you to cheer up, then cry while you have to. You don't have a time limit to be sad. Someone asked, right? Michi, could you explain why when corpo VTubers graduate, the company erases all traces of their existence? Genuinely curious, it makes no sense to me. Honest answer, it doesn't have to be. Ooh, let me take a sip of my water. Sit back, relax. I'll tell you the insider, but you gotta pinky promise me not to tell anybody else. I don't think it's a secret. So here's how it usually happens. You can opt in to not have them do that, right? For whatever reason. For example, there are cases of, let's say, a certain detective man, a Fox detective man, that if you search their account up on YouTube, all of their past streams are still on there, right? But there are also examples of people that if you search them up, only specific things show up, like maybe a song cover or maybe their videos, but their streams are gone. And some you search up and everything from the videos to the shorts to the covers to the live streams, all gone, right? So it really does depend. I obviously can't talk about too many things because things are a bit different. So I'm not saying this like, oh, generally every single corpo does this, right? But from what I know, you can choose. It really depends on you, whether you want it gone or whether you don't want it gone. But it's usually like by default, it's gone. And then you kind of have to opt in for not gone, if that makes sense. But let's say just for my example, right? For my case, and I'm going to be very honest. You might think this is like, oh my God, that's so shit. But this is my reasoning, so I can't speak on everyone. The reason why, let's say, a certain person back in the day, once upon a time, you can still see their covers and their videos, but not their live streams, is because at that time, the person was very bitter about how things worked internally, and they didn't do, ad revenue, right? Here's the funny thing about ad revenue. You can turn off, but if you turn off anything generalized, or let's say maybe it isn't fully off because you did something or played a game, you can still garner some moolah. And this person is like, fuck you. You know what I mean? But when it comes to videos and shit like that, other people worked on it too. So it's very unfair. So they kind of just went like, okay, turn off monetization for everything and anything. Because if, let's say, right, someone has treated you like shit and you finally got out, would you feel happy if, let's say, they continue getting money from you after everything they've done to you? Fuck no. So that is at least that person's reason. It's like, you were treated already so shit. You're not earning not even a penny more from me. That was that person's reasoning. But different people have different reasons. Sometimes people just want to be gone from the internet. Sometimes people are like, I'm stopping VTuber activities because I want to, live life anonymously. And I don't want any trace of me online anymore. So can you please delete it, right? Or sometimes people just want to be private. Some people want a clean start, and maybe some people don't really know that is a choice. So it depends, but usually, yeah, it is a manager's job to tell you what your choices are. In a person's case that I know way back then, they were told like a day before, so they had to make like a fast decision on the spot because they're like, wait, what the fuck do you mean there's a choice? So it really depends. So I hope that answers a little bit. I can't fully say like why, because that's not always the case. There are some people that leave and then all the VODs, all the live streams, everything is still online. That is still a case, right? Some people, everything is wiped and everything is gone. Everyone has their own reasons, so I can't speak on their behalf. But to make you maybe give a better idea, that was that person's reasoning. That person that I once knew once upon a time back in the day. It was out of anger, but I don't regret it. Like, I don't regret it because I know some people have reposted. And I'm fine with that. I don't really care. The only reason, it sucks because some people enjoyed watching certain things, right? And some people want to look back and rewatch certain videos or live streams or VODs. And it sucks because of that. But that person didn't want to give any more bank, no more money to whoever. So that was one of the reasons. Me? Of course not. I just started VTubing. How would I ever know? You're crazy. So maybe I'm just speaking out of my ass here. Man, it's because their content was shit. Source me, fuck you, fries. You shut your mouth. Blah, blah, their content is shit. Look at where you are now. Well. Shut the fuck up, fries. Disgusting. What do you mean? It's been a year. Yeah, it's almost been a year. I hope that answers a little bit. Sorry if I can't say too much, because I also don't know. Like, everyone's different, right? I can't.
Fries.